A black hair tie sits right beside my spoon. It has been 3 months since you walked out this room. I stare into the dark reflection of my iced Americano. The silence in the studio feels heavy as a piano. I tap my knuckles on the rim, counting down the hours. Your tiny blue nut on the fridge is losing all its power. I keep telling myself I'm doing fine alone, but I'll pick up and drop my silent phone. The city lights outside are flashing blue and gray. I rehearse the words I never got to say. Is it raining where you are right now? I wanna wipe your tears but don't know how. I am still standing in the exact same spot, trying to erase the warmth that you forgot. Every late night track I write is just a song for you, drowning in the habit of the love we used to do. You remain the only missing piece I need to find. I'm running through the endless hallways of my mind. I leave the hallway lamp on just in case I catch myself reaching for your phantom face. The jacket on the chair still holds a scent of sweet perfume. I trace the embroidery while staring at the moon. It is funny how a single room can feel so vast, trapped inside the shadow of a perfect past. The city lights outside are flashing blue and gray. I rehearse the words I never got to say. Is it raining where you are right now? I wanna wipe your tears but don't know how. I am still standing in the exact same spot, trying to erase the warmth that you forgot. Every late night track I write is just a song for you, drowning in the habit of the love we used to do. You remain the only missing piece I need to find. I'm running through the endless hallways of my mind. Maybe you moved on and found somebody new. Maybe you are sleeping easy through the avenue, while I retrace every mistake that made you leave, wearing all these memories upon my sleeve. The hair tie stays right here. Another quiet year. I still miss you. I still miss you. That high-pitched screech of wet tires stopping down below echoes up against the brick and fills this quiet room. Yeah, you set your glass down slowly, telling me to let it go, while the neon green sign outside cuts through midnight gloom. Yeah, you say it's been 6 months, I should be back upon my feet, instead of counting city lights and tracing shadow lines. But every single echo coming from that rain-soaked street sounds like the way her boots click when she used to walk with mine. Yeah, you slide the bottle closer, say I'm wasting all my youth. You ask me why I'm holding on to ashes in the cold. I nod because I know you're only giving me the truth, but there are parts of last night's dream I never even told. I know you're tired of hearing her name when the ice melts down. You want your old friend back, the one who didn't drown. But every street light flashing amber speaks in her old tone, and I can't leave a memory out there walking all alone. So pour another shot for me and bear with me tonight. I'm still waiting for her shadow under this pale light. Yeah, look at the intersection where the delivery bikes speed by. Engine roars fading out toward the northern bridge. You ask me if I'll ever give another girl a try, or if I'm doomed to keep a picture on my window ledge. You tap the table gently, pulling me back to the present hour, reminding me the alleyways are empty, cold and quiet. I listen to the drain pipe dripping from the sudden shower and wish my stubborn heart could start a peaceful little riot. I know you're tired of hearing her name when the ice melts down. You want your old friend back, the one who didn't drown. But every street light flashing was clean, to pull me off this floor and force a smile on my face. I appreciate the effort, man, you know just what I mean. But nobody can fill this hollow, heavy-hearted space. The night bus rolls away now, screeching round the bend. Thanks for staying late with me, my patient, honest friend. I'll try to sleep it off before the morning comes around, but right now her ghost is singing in that city sound. Yeah, roasted barley tea and damp asphalt smell clings to the midnight alley air. He pulls his hoodie tight against the chill. A half-smoked cigarette flickers near his boots. Every single girl walking by wears a shadow. He keeps his phone unlocked on the last chat screen. The blue light fades, then turns to black again. He bought 2 cans of peach tea at the shop, forgetting for a second she is gone. 300 days have passed like a slow train. The season changed its coat, but he stays still. He reads her old text messages like a quiet prayer, listening to a memory hanging in the air. He walks the same line through the neighborhood, looking for a trace she left behind. Her ghost is standing at the convenience store, laughing in a sweater 2 sizes too big. He counts the steps back to his quiet room, drowning in the feeling he cannot lose. She became a song he plays on repeat, a bitter habit that he cannot break. He checks his calendar, circling dates in red, birthdays that don't belong to him anymore. His friends all tell him that it's time to move, pour out the leftover wine, throw away the shoes. Instead he leaves her slippers by the front doormat, just in case her footsteps ever venture back. He walks in rhythm to a slow beat on his headphones, pretending that she's walking right beside his hand. Some nights he stands outside her old apartment block, watching yellow light bleed through the 4th floor blinds. It's stupid, he knows it, a sad little game. Yeah, every street corner whispers her name. The rain begins to fall on the cold concrete. That same faint smell of sweet tea fills the street. He turns his collar up and walks alone, still waiting for a ghost to come back home. A sudden flash of your laughter shatters the quiet room. The refrigerator stops its humming, instantly you appear. Shadows stretch long across the hardwood floor, tracing the spot where your canvas sneakers used to sit. I watch the dust motes drift through the street lamplight, focusing on the space you left behind. The window frame cuts the skyline into panels of blue. Every static shadow plays a movie starring you. I press rewind in the silence of my mind, looking for the exact frame we left behind. The city glows in cold amber lights outside, while I rewatch our memories in high definition tonight. Every frame is painted with the shade of your eyes, a silent film looping under midnight skies. I keep holding on to scenes that already ended in this quiet apartment where time remains suspended. Yeah, camera pans to the half-filled glass on the kitchen counter. Condensation rings mark the wood like an old blueprint. I walk through the hallway like a set after rap, checking the digital clock that glows neon green. Your ghost walks past the bookshelf, pulling down a paperback, leaving a trail of cinnamon tea that never fades back. The city glows in cold amber lights outside, while I rewatch our memories in high definition tonight. Every frame is painted with the shade of your eyes, a silent film looping under midnight skies. I keep holding on to scenes that already ended in this quiet apartment where time remains suspended. Headlights sweep across the ceiling like a scanning beam. For 3 short seconds you are sitting right next to me. The red tail lights fade around the corner bend, and the dark closes in. where the projection has to end. Our projector bulb cools down to gray. The silence settles back into the room. Your image flickers once, then disappears. Just me and the static lingering here. Why does the blue light on the microwave blink so loud? It keeps counting down to 0 like it expects something to happen. I stare at my thumb over and over a 6-digit passcode. Did you change yours too? The floorboards are colder than they were last November. I left the window cracked because the room smelled like your hand cream. Or maybe I just wanted an excuse to shiver. Convenience store soup sits on the desk and a skin on top. I keep thinking I hear footsteps in the hallway outside. It is just the delivery guy 3 doors down, he has a life. I have a screen that will not light up. My thoughts are skipping like a scratch CD. I buy a pack of cigarettes, I do not even smoke. Hold the unlit filter between my teeth just to feel something pressing back against my lips. I am ridiculous, I am completely lost. You are everywhere inside this 40 square meter room. In the dent on the pillow, I refuse to smooth out. In the way I pull my knees up when the radiator hums, I do not know how to turn off this mental loop. Every green light on the street below looks like your favorite sweater. Every shadow on the wall looks like you walking back to me. Did you throw away that key ring from Japan? The plastic one with the chip corner. I saw a girl today with your exact code. I almost grabbed her elbow before my brain caught up. Imagine explaining that to a stranger online too. Sorry, I thought you were the reason I stopped breathing for 3 months. I walked through the turnstile and forget my stop, riding back and forth between Hapjeong and Dangshan. The river looks black through the glass. Are you sleeping right now? Is someone else telling you to smoke when you are tired? Don't answer that, please don't answer that. My thoughts keep jumping from your voice to my shoes to the leftover takeaway inside the fridge. I open the door just to look at the light, close it again without taking a thing. I am ridiculous, I am so far gone. You are everywhere inside this 40 square meter room. In the dent on the pillow, I refuse to smooth out. In the way I pull my knees up when the radiator hums, I do not know how to turn off this mental loop. Every green light on the street below looks like your favorite sweater. Every shadow on the wall looks like you walking back to me. If I erase your contact info, will my fingers forget the rhythm of typing it? 7 digits then 4 more. Muscle memory is a cruel thing. It remembers how to reach for you before I remember we broke up. It reaches out into the dark, it finds nothing, it brings back cold air. Why does the microwave keep blinking? 0.00 nothings, nobody comes. I just sit here in the dark, thinking about your laugh, thinking about your coat. Yeah, thinking about nothing at all. The heavy wooden chair presses deep into the floorboard, sinking under the burden of a man who waited too long. Listen to me, 23, sit still and read this paper. You think you have endless autumns waiting ahead, holding her denim coat while she orders iced coffee. You take her calm presence for granted every single evening. I'm riding from 10 years down this lonely highway, sitting on this exact same heavy oak frame, wishing I could reach back and pull your shoulder around. Look at her eyes when she turns around near the subway. Don't glance at your phone, don't brush your concern away, because in a few short winters, her shadow is the only thing that stays. Hold her close before the temperature drops. Tell her every single fear you keep buried in your chest, because I'm sitting in the quiet afterwards, counting all the simple words you forgot to say. Dear younger me, don't let her walk away. Don't let her walk away. You are sitting at at that tiny table in Mapo, complaining about the rain and the long commute home. You don't know that the damp scent on her wool sweater will haunt every solitary room I ever ran. I feel the dance chair legs bearing on my weight, an anchor holding down a guy who'll do his heart out. When she wraps her scarf and steps toward the doorway tonight, stand up instantly and tell her she is your whole world. Oh, look at her eyes when she turns around near the subway. Don't glance at your phone, don't brush your concern away, because in a few short winters her shadow is the only thing that stays. Hold her close before the temperature drops, tell her every single fear you keep buried in your chest, because I'm sitting in the quiet afterwards, counting all the simple words you forgot to say. Dear younger me, don't let her walk away. I sit here heavy, anchored to this empty desk. The solid wood carries my regret like lead. You still have time to rewrite this whole damn story. She is still standing right beside your chair. Drop, drop, drop your stupid pride. Just grab her hand now, before this heavy chair is all you have left, before you turn into me. Yeah, violet nail spills along the dashboard leather, and the driver asks me where I need to go tonight. I tell him anywhere that takes a little longer, just to buy some time before I turn off the light. He looks back in the mirror, sees my frozen screen, a thumbnail photo from 2 long years ago. He says young love is like a passing summer rainstorm, but he does not know how deep these roots can grow. The meter keeps ticking while the city lights blur past. I tell a complete stranger things I never said to you. He says time heals everything if you let it run. So why am I still stuck in what we used to do? I tell him how you used to laugh until you cried, how every corner of the city holds your ghost. He just nods and shifts the gear into the dark, while I am mourning what I miss the most. I am talking to a stranger in the middle of the night, trying to explain why you are still my only light. He tells me about a woman that he lost back in '90s. Always still remembers the way she spoke his name. We trade our broken pieces while the red lights change to green. Two lonely souls pretending we are not the same. I tell him that I dialed your number by mistake last week. Listen to your voicemail just to hear your tone. He sighs and turns the radio down to a quiet hum. Says loving someone this hard leaves you so alone. I tell him how you used to laugh until you cried, how every corner of this city holds your ghost. He just nods and shifts the gear into the dark, while I am mourning what I missed the most. I am talking to a stranger in the middle of the night, trying to explain why you are still my only light. When the ride ends at my empty apartment block, he turns around and says, son, you gotta let her go. I hand him the fare, but my hands begin to shake, because the truth is something I already know. The yellow cab pulls out into the quiet street. I thank the stranger for listening to my pain, standing under amber street lamps all alone, wishing it was you who brought me home again. Yeah. Yeah. Minu told me yesterday that he saw you near the subway station. He said you look good wearing that heavy beige wool coat. I stared at my phone screen pretending to read a notification, while mentally listing every tiny trace you left afloat. Your green toothbrush is still sitting in the ceramic cup, the bristles angled sideways from the pressure of your thumb. A squeeze tube of peach lotion that I never threw up, and a bookmark sticking out of a book I haven't finished from. It is stupid how much room a memory takes in a small one-room apartment near the tracks. Every micro-observation keeps my head awake, tracing all the little hairline cracks. I keep a strict inventory of the things you left behind. The blue transit car with 91 still stored inside. A faint watering on the desk where your iced tea sat. The loose seam on the corner of the entryway mat. I notice every tiny detail that you failed to claim, and every single small thing still sounds like your name. There is a faint smudge of lip tint on my favorite coffee mug handle, left from a rush Tuesday when you sprinted out the door. A half-melted block of wax from an unlit lavender candle, and one gray ankle sock half hidden under the drawer. The right side of the velvet sofa sags down just a bit because you always curled your legs, and whenever we wash news, a foil blister pack with 2 throat pills remaining in it, and the red shoehorn you use for your canvas shoes. It is stupid how much room a memory takes in a small room apartment near the tracks. Every micro-observation keeps my head awake, tracing all the little hairline cracks. I keep a strict inventory of the things you left behind. The blue transit car with 91 still stored inside. A faint watering on the desk where your iced tea sat. The loose seam on the corner of the entryway mat. I notice every tiny detail that you failed to claim, and every single small thing still sounds like your name. Yesterday someone told me you look like you moved on completely, walking fast through the crowd with your headphones tightly on, while I am sitting here counting dusty items, neatly cataloging every corner long after you are gone. One key ring with the broken ring, 2 sticky notes stuck behind the light switch frame, 3 receipts from the convenience store down the street. I notice everything, I keep everything. I cannot clear this room. Rough from the cotton scrapes my palm when I fold this faded gray sweater. The frayed cuff catches on my skin, and suddenly the air turns cold again. October evening on platform 4, you pull the sleeves down over your fingers, laughing because it reached your knees, complaining that I bought everything 3 sizes too large. The sensation hits before I can brace myself. Suddenly I'm standing in that autumn rain. You took my wrists and tucked them in your pockets, promising we would never freeze as long as we were together. Now the fabric is thin where you used to hold on. I close my eyes and I am back in your room, tracing the seams of a Sunday afternoon. Every thread carries an echo of your voice, telling me leaving was your only choice. I'm stuck in the weave of what we used to be. The texture shifts under my fingers now. I remember the scratchy wool scarf on the bus ride home, how you leaned your forehead on my shoulder blade, breathing softly against the heavy acrylic weave. We listened to beat tapes and shared earphones, ignoring the stops called out through the speakers. You said warmth was just a matter of proximity. Now I wear 3 layers and still feel empty. Flashbacks come in tactile ribbons, a rough collar, a soft hem, a pulled seam. I can feel the exact weight of your arms wrapped around my waist through my winter coat. I reach back into the memory, trying to grab the cloth, but it slips through my fingers like water. Just a handful of old cotton on a quiet night. I put the sweater back inside the bottom drawer. The texture lingers on my palms long after 5:47 goes red on the microwave screen. I close my eyes and fast forward the scene. 10 years ahead when our coat cuffs are frayed, and the debts that we run from are finally paid. I imagine us stopping at Mapo, exit 3, under rain that falls heavy on you and on me. You will wear a long trench with the collar pulled high. I will hold a gray umbrella as the buses drive by. Will you lower your eyes like you used to do when a conversation got too honest for you? Or will you smile polite like a stranger in line and ask if the weather has been treating me fine? In that future we haven't even reached yet, I'm already drowning in the same old regret. We will stand 2 feet apart on the West Street floor, pretending we don't remember what we loved each other for. You will say take care, I will say me too, and I'll spend 30 years getting over you. Yeah, I picture your hairstyle a little more neat. No more cheap convenience store food on the street. You'll have a leather tote bag and the key to a flat where someone else leaves their coat on the mat. I'll ask about your mother, how her knees are doing now. You say she's doing well and then politely nod your brow. Neither of us mentions that apartment in Salim where the winter radiator was broken and dim. Will you lower your eyes like you used to do when a conversation got too honest for you? Or will you smile polite like a stranger in line and ask if the weather has been treating me fine? In that future we haven't even reached yet, I'm already drowning in the same old regret. We will stand 2 feet apart on the wet street floor, pretending we don't remember what we loved each other for. You will say take care, I will say me too, and I'll spend 30 years getting over you. Maybe I'll reach out to wipe off the rain from the shoulder of your coat before I catch myself again. Maybe you'll hesitate before turning the block while the seconds keep moving on a digital clock. We won't exchange numbers, we won't try again. We'll just let the silence settle in like old friends. 5:47 flickers back in the dark, still sitting alone in this quiet room stark. I haven't even met you in that distant place, and already I am missing your face. 5:48, now the digits just turn. Some imagine tomorrow's never unburned. A dented brass key catches the dim TV light. It sits on the glass top next to my empty cup. You left it behind 3 Tuesdays ago, and I still haven't moved it an inch to the right. I tell myself I would drop it in the mail tomorrow, but tomorrow always turns into a quiet lie. I scroll through my phone staring at your name, thumb hovering over the call icon again. The city outside is quiet now, just distant cabs. My apartment feels twice as big without your shoes near the door. I keep rehearsing simple things I should have said instead of letting pride pull us apart. I'm still stuck in the rhythm of us, counting down hours that don't belong to me anymore. Every small shadow in this silent room looks like the way you used to lean against the frame. I miss the noise of your laugh when the song ended. I miss the quiet way you knew my bad days. The key doesn't fit my front door, it belongs to yours. I wonder if you changed the lock or if you just way too. My friends tell me to go out, drink a little, clear my head, but every bar in Hongdae plays the playlist you made. I ordered 2 iced Americanos out of habit, then stare at the second cup melting into sweat. It is funny how a piece of brass can weigh 50 pounds when I try to pick it up and put it in a drawer. Maybe you were sleeping soundly on the other side of town. Maybe you erased my number just to breathe again. I pick up the key and spin it on the smooth table, watching it blur until it falls flat and still. I'm still stuck in the rhythm of us, counting down hours that don't belong to me anymore. Every small shadow in this silent room looks like the way you used to lean against the frame. I miss the noise of your laugh when the song ended. I miss the quiet way you knew my bad days. The brass key stays right where you dropped it. I leave the hallway light on just in case. Just in case you remember where you left your spare. Just in case you come back for it tonight. A metal shutter rattles down the lane outside this plastic tent. You pouring out a shot of cheap soju and ask where my spirit went. I know you were tired of hearing her name come up every single weekend. You tell me 6 months is enough time for a broken heart to mend. But when that delivery scooter revs its engine down below, it sounds just like the nights you used to call and tell me to come home. Look at me, my friend, I am losing my grip. Every small detail keeps making me slip. You sit across from me, shaking your head, wishing I would listen to what you just said. I cannot delete the ghost inside my phone. You tell me drink up, do not walk home alone. I know you mean well, keeping me grounded tonight, but every song playing under this red neon light still belongs to her. Still belongs to her. Yeah, you pass the grilled pork and tell me I need to eat something real. You say that staying stuck in last winter is part of a bad deal. I watch the condensation drip from the green bottle glass. You mentioned the girl from your office saying this phase will pass. I nod just to make you feel like your effort isn't a waste. But every fresh start still leaves a memory in my taste. Look at me, my friend, I am losing my grip. Every small detail keeps making me slip. You sit across from me, shaking your head, wishing I would listen to what you just said. I cannot delete the ghost inside my phone. You tell me drink up, do not walk home alone. I know you mean well, keeping me grounded tonight, but every song playing under this red neon light still belongs to her. Still belongs to her. Thanks for staying up past 2 in the morning with me. A real friend doesn't run when the truth gets ugly. You say I should delete her contact before I head inside, but my thumb stays frozen where her smile used to hide. Put your coat on, let us pay the bill. I promise I will try, but I miss her still. Thanks for listening tonight. I just cannot make this right. Synthetic piece and hangs in the cold night draft. He turns his head slowly, thinking she just walked past. Just a stranger carrying a convenience store bag, leaving him standing where the streetlights sag. His coat still carries the ghost of her detergent, a quiet lingering, feeling heavy and urgent. He keeps his phone flipped downward on the desk, avoiding any photo that will hurt the most. 2 years of silence, but the air remembers well. Every sudden breeze carries stories he cannot tell. He checks the corner table at the late night place, searching the dark window for a familiar face. He walks the same line through the neighborhood, wishing he could forget her like he said he would. Every sweet perfume pulling at his sleeve, making it impossible for his heart to leave. She moves on somewhere far beyond his reach, while he stays trapped in the scent of peach. Yeah, he orders 2 coffees by mistake sometimes, counting out change while the entrance bell chimes. The cashier looks at him with a puzzled glance. He takes both paper cups like a second chance. He sits near the window letting steam rise up, staring at the fog on the second untouched cup. Friends tell him to clear out the closet drawer, but her old gray sweater stays on the bedroom floor. Memory is a fragrance that never fades away. It catches in his lungs at the end of every day. He does not call her name, he does not send a text, just breathes in the shadow of what comes next. He walks the same line through the neighborhood, wishing he could forget her like he said he would. Every sweet perfume pulling at the sleeve, making it impossible for his heart to leave. She moves on somewhere far beyond his reach, while he stays trapped in the scent of peach. The street lamp flickers as the wind grows chill. He stands on the corner standing completely still. Another gust sweeps through the quiet lane. He takes a deep breath and walks home again. Total silence snaps into as your memory intrudes. The low hum of the refrigerator fades while camera zooms. Yeah. A dust mote floats across the shaft, the street light on the floor. I picture you still leaning back against the painted door. 35mm film running backwards in my head, filtering the room in dark midnight blues instead. The quiet apartment drops his breath, holding on to you, tracing every shadow that your silhouette once drew. Focus shift sharply as I catch the way you turn, replaying every sentence that we accidentally burned. In this tiny screen and room, the projector spins alone. I am watching real emotion on a canvas made of stone. You are frozen in the aperture, captured in the dark, a cinematic shadow leaving an eternal mark. I rewind the reel again, though I know how it will end. Standing in the empty frame where the memories pretend. Every cut is tinted blue, dissolving into gray. I'm still missing you in the exact same way. Cut to the pedestrian crossing near the subway line, rain dripping off the yellow awning of the bakery sign. White shot of the avenue, neon puddles gleaming bright. Your canvas shoes hit with asphalt under pale white light, dissolving to the corner booth where we shared a single tea. Steam rising slowly while you looked away from me. I could pinpoint the precise angle of the light upon your face, a perfect unedited scene that time can never erase. You were frozen in the aperture, captured in the dark, a cinematic shadow leaving an eternal mark. Rewind the reel again, though I know how it will end. Standing in the empty frame where the memories pretend. Every cut is tinted blue, dissolving into gray. I'm still missing you in the exact same way. Fade to black slowly, but the audio keeps playing on. The quiet rustle of your jacket right before you were gone. Slow zoom on the doorway where you paused to say my name. No dramatic background score, just an empty picture frame. The screen goes dim to static now, dust motes settle on the ground. The silence fills the room once more with no one left around. And scene fade out. Is it possible to unlearn the exact pressure of your thumb against my wrist? Walking past the 24-hour pharmacy, wondering why the neon sign buzzes in B-flat. I glance at my reflection in the dark glass of a closed bakery. Red bus 9401 pulls up to the curb, spraying mist over my worn sneakers. Why do some people leave without dropping a single coin of explanation? I found a receipt for 2 grape sodas from August tucked inside my wallet. Neither of us even like grape, but you said the cans look like summer. Now I'm standing on the pedestrian bridge, holding a phone that has not rung in weeks. My mind just jumps from your laughter to the sound of rain on your studio window, then back to that stupid argument about who forgot to turn off the stove. Nothing moves in a straight line anymore. I'm swimming in a pool of thought that has no shallow end. Where do all the unanswered questions go when the city turns off its display? Do they linger in the space between the subway doors before they slide shut? I keep asking the night sky why your shade of silence feels so heavy. Missing you is a maze where every corridor leads back to your smile. I'm tangled in the static of a frequency we used to share. Yeah. Did you ever find that yellow umbrella we left at the vinyl bar? Oh, I almost called your brother yesterday just to ask if your dog still sleeps on the rug. A stray cat glides behind the green recycling bins, quiet as a shadow. I remember how you used to tie your shoelaces twice so you would not trip. Now I double knot my own boots and feeling emptiness in my knuckles. The crosswalk signal chirps telling me to walk, but I forgot where I was heading. Every corner of this district carries a ghost of a conversation we never finished. My mind just jumps from your winter scarf to the scent of lavender soap, then back to the night you cried in the taxi and refused to look at me. Nothing moves in a straight line anymore. I'm falling through a thought that has no bottom. Where do all the unanswered questions go when the city turns off its display? Do they linger in the space between the subway doors before they slide shut? I keep asking the night sky why your shade of silence feels so heavy. Missing you is a maze where every corridor leads back to your smile. I'm tangled in the static of a frequency we used to share. Green light, yellow light, red light, standing still while the world rushes past. Step 7, step 8, step 9 on the concrete stairs. I keep expecting to turn around to see a cream color coat in the crowd. Why do we let go of something that took us 3 years to build? Why am I still writing sentences to a reader who closed the book? Is it possible to unlearn you? The bus leaves the stop, taking its headlights with it. Still standing here in the cold, with a pocket full of questions that belong to nobody now. Still legs, bright heart, and the vinyl floorboards, carrying a chair that feels impossibly heavy tonight. Yeah. Listen to me kids sitting in the dark room back in 2018, reading texts under the desk light. You think that girl putting her head on your shoulder is just another Sunday afternoon. You think forever is a cheap promise you can break and fix before June. Look at how you lean back, letting her make the coffee, taking her soft laughter for granted. You don't know the quiet room you'll inherit, or how deep those roots were planted. Stop staring at your phone while she speaks, memorize the way her hair falls across her cheek, because 6 years later I'm sitting right here trying to purchase a second of what you held so near. If this message could cross through time, I'll scream at you to grab her coat and run. Don't let her step into that midnight rain alone. Don't pretend the damage can't be undone. Yeah. You held the only light you'd ever need. You let it burn down to the ash. To younger me, hold it close tonight before everything collapses in a flash. Yeah. You're gonna get angry over a cold dinner at Mapo. Say words you can't erase. You're gonna turn your back on the subway platform, refusing to look at her face. Listen, you fool, the pride in your chest is a worthless heavy coin. In 24 you'll spend every midnight trying to fix the seams you split at the joint. She bought 2 tickets to dead you for your birthday next month. Put them in the coat pocket. She'll never show them to you because you lock your heart like an iron locket. Put down your pride, walk walk across that kitchen floor. Stop staring at your phone while she speaks. Memorize the way her hair falls across her cheek. Because 6 years later I'm sitting right here, trying to purchase a second of what you held so near. If this message could cross through time, I would scream at you to grab her coat and run. Don't let her step into that midnight rain alone. Don't pretend the damage can be undone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You held the only light you'd ever need, and you let it burn down to the ash. Too young to me, hold her close tonight before everything collapses in a flash. The heavy chair pushes down against this empty room. I carry 30 years of age, but I'm trapped inside your gloom. She isn't coming back, I've checked every street. The past is a locked door where we'll never meet. So hear me now, past self, don't let go. Tell her you love her before the winter snow. Still legs bite hard into vinyl floorboards. I close my eyes and try to speak to you. Hold her tightly. Don't let her go. Please don't let her go. Please don't let her go. Yeah. Amber halogen filters through the foggy glass of this 24-hour corner spot. US. If the chair beside me is open, brushing coat rain from your jacket top, I tell you go right ahead, slide the stool on up. You notice how I keep staring at the steam rising from my cup. You ask if I am waiting for someone who is running late. I tell you she left 6 months ago, but my feet still walk to the street by habit, not fate. You nod like you have traveled down this exact dark road before. Taking a sip, you tell me missing someone just means the heart wanted more. I show you a photo on my phone that I should've deleted in June. The pale glow on your face turns soft under the street lamp moon. I'm telling a stranger about the girl I can't not erase, spilling all these happy memories in the middle of the night place. You tell me time moves slow when you are holding on a ghost handprints, and I just listen to your voice while the yellow street light glints. We do not even know each other's names, but we are both just standing in the exact same flames. Yeah. You tell me about someone you lost back in 2016, how you still slowed down at the crosswalk where she used to lean. Yeah, it makes me feel less crazy for keeping her sweater in my drawer, for jumping every time boots echo past my apartment floor. Yeah, you pass me a lighter, ask if I wanna step outside for air. The amber wash coats the pavement, painted thick and bare. You nod like you have walked through this exact dark road before. Taking a breath, you tell me aching just proves what was worth fighting for. I lock my phone screen, put the photo back into the dark. The midnight sky settles heavy over the quiet park. I'm telling a stranger about the girl I cannot erase, spilling all these heavy memories in the middle of the night place. You tell me time moves slow when you are holding on to ghost handprints, and I just listen to your voice while the yellow street light glints. We do not even know each other's names, but we are both just standing in the exact same flames. Yeah. You stand up, pay your tab, and turn your collar to the wind, saying, kid, you will heal right where the frayed edges begin. You walk away into the damp and quiet alleyway, leaving me with words I did not know I needed you to say. Amber light fades out into the morning gray. I step out of the diner now, slowly finding my way. Still missing her, but less alone tonight, under the lingering shade of the street light. So I said yesterday that your favorite bakery closed. I saved the news in my memos like it belonged to my day. Walked past the corner lot, counted 7 blue umbrellas. Notice how the crosswalk signal chirps twice on green. Yeah, the hallway carpet curls at the edges near the elevator. I still buy 2 bags of roasted almonds on payday. You used to leave the cap loose on the toothpaste tube. Now every tightly sealed lid feels like a personal insult. The apartment keeps a catalog of small mistakes. Scratches on the laminate, 3 unpaid parking tickets. I track the dust setting softly on your wooden speaker. Nothing gets thrown away, nothing gets put back right. I am collecting every little detail you forgot. The half-turned page, the creak in the 3rd floorboard. It is a habit how I measure time by your absence. Every tiny observation points straight back to you. I remember the way you double tap the steering wheel. Now the silence in this room hits me like a kick drum. The pharmacy receipts are stacked by the bathroom sink. You always picked the mint flavor that stung my tongue. I caught myself waiting 4 seconds before answering the door. That was your pace, your exact rhythm when walking in. The radiator hums in G-flat every evening overnight. I wrote a checklist of things that should not matter anymore. Your extra key still sits inside the coin tray by the door. It glints under the kitchen lamp whenever the wind blows. The apartment keeps a catalog of small mistakes. Scratches on the laminate, 3 unpaid parking tickets. I track the dust setting softly on your wooden speaker. Nothing gets thrown away, nothing gets put back right. I am collecting every little detail you forgot. The half-turned page, the creak in the 3rd floorboard. It is a habit how I measure time by your absence. Every tiny observation points straight back to you. I remember the way you double tap the steering wheel. Now the silence in this room hits me like a kick drum. Why do I see the watering on the side table? Why do I count the seconds between the subway cars? I can list every single habit you ever had, except the one where you decided to walk away from here. So I said yesterday you look completely fine. I noticed the street lamp outside just turned amber. One more small detail for the file. One more thing I will not forget. Frayed silk piping slips through 2 fingertips as I pull this oversized beige cardigan off the hanger. The wool feels scratchy where your cheek used to rest. Every time we took the last subway back to Happy Jones, suddenly the air turns freezing cold again. And I am back in November on the narrow balcony. You were shivering in my oversized sleeves, blowing hot breath into your small cupped hands. The weave remembers the exact pressure of your grip when you told me you were scared to get into attached. The smell of citrus laundry soap isn't even there, but my mind rewinds until I can breathe it in. The room disappears under a tidal wave of gray. Every single detail snaps back into focus. I'm standing in the middle of a memory, holding on to threads that were pulled apart months ago. You look at me with those eyes from back then, before we learned how to hurt each other in silence. I stretch my hand out to touch your hair, but the memory vanishes into thin air, leaving me alone in the quiet again. The texture of this cotton hood is heavy and stiff, just like the night we sat on the park bench near the river. You pulled the strings tight so I could only see your nose, laughing because my hands were completely buried in your pockets. Flashback hits so fast it makes my chest ache. I remember the exact rhythm of your breathing against my ribs, the way the brush fleece trapped the heat between our bodies. Now I just brush off invisible dust from the front, pretending I'm just cleaning out my cluttered closet, but really I am digging through layers of dead time, wishing the sweater would turn back into you. The smell of citrus laundry soap isn't even there, but my mind rewinds until I can breathe it in. The room silk piping slips through 2 fingertips. The flashback fades, the room comes back. Just a pile of laundry on an empty chair. I still miss you. Yeah, for the so digital, white digits glow on the cable box. I close my eyes and suddenly I'm 34 years old. It is a cold Thursday afternoon near Songsu Station. You wear a long beige coat, I never saw you by. We bump shoulders at the glass door of a quiet bakery, and both of our iced American will spill onto the floor. I wonder if you will look at me with polite surprise, or if you will quickly adjust your ring before you speak. I practice my calm voice in the reflection of the window, rehearsing the lie that my heart stopped taking years ago. If I run into you in that distant future, will I be brave enough to ask how you have been? Or will I just apologize for the spilled coffee, bow my head slightly and walk away in the rain? I spend every midnight painting a moment that has not happened yet, just to keep from calling the number you changed last spring. In this vision, your hair's cut shorter than before. You smile with the corners of your eyes, quiet and refined. You ask about my music, I ask about your work. 2 strangers who used to share every secret in the dark. I imagine you mentioning someone else so casually, and me nodding along like a friend who is genuinely glad. I wonder if you will look at me with polite surprise, or if you will quickly adjust your ring before you speak. I practice my calm voice in the reflection of the window, rehearsing the lie that my heart stopped taking years ago. If I run into you in that distant future, will I be brave enough to ask how you have been? Or will I just apologize for the spilled coffee, bow my head slightly and walk away in the rain? I spend every midnight painting a moment that has not happened yet, just to keep from calling the number you changed last spring. Maybe I create these imaginary years because accepting tonight is too heavy to bear. If we meet when we are older and completely healed, it means I survived the winter of losing you. 9:43 flips on the screen. The coffee shop in Songsu dissolves back into dust. I am still 28, sitting on my sofa alone, still rehearsing what to say when I see you again. This chip green ceramic matchboxes right beside my half-empty water glass. You bought it at the small shop in 𝗣𝗆𝘆𝗆𝗶𝘀 because the vintage print made you laugh. I pick it up, run my thumb over the rough side, wondering why I haven't thrown it away yet. Every conversation I have with myself these days eventually circles back to your shadow on the wall. My thoughts are just looping quiet audio clips. I catch myself asking if you still sleep late on Sundays. The silence in this room gets a little too heavy whenever I try to convince myself I'm fine. I trace the edges of things you left behind, replaying every word until the night burns down. I tell myself it's just a habit I'll break, but my heart keeps pacing in the exact same spot. You're the only thought that refuses to fade, a soft echo stuck on repeat inside my head. I walk past the convenience store down the street, almost bought 2 cans of that lemon soda you like. It's funny how muscle memory works. After months my hand reached out before my brain remembered. I sit back down at this wooden table, shuffling paper, receipts like a deck of old cards. Nobody asks about you anymore, which somehow makes it hurt in a quieter way. Eyes are just looping quiet audio clips. I catch myself asking if you still sleep late on Sundays. The silence in this room gets a little too heavy whenever I try to convince myself I'm fine. I trace the edges of things you left behind, replaying every word until the night burns down. I tell myself it's just a habit I'll break, but my heart keeps pacing in the exact same spot. You're the only thought that refuses to fade, a soft echo stuck on repeat inside my head. Maybe tomorrow I'll clear off this table. Maybe tomorrow I won't look for your shadow. But tonight the bass in my headphones is low, and every lyric feels like a message you sent that I was too late to read. The matchbox stays right where it is. I turn off the desk lamp, still talking to you in the dark, still waiting for the echo to stop. A scooter reversed down the alleyway, and you just stare into your glass. You tell me I should let it go. That 2 whole years of past. I know you're tired of listening to me talk about the way she walked away that night. You pour the soju, sighing low under this blinking street lamp light. I try to drink until the memories blur, but every song that plays just sounds like her. You hold your glass up, telling me to stop, but man, I'm falling from the top. Tell me how you do it when your heart gets broken. Tell me how to bury words I left unspoken. She's still living in my head every single night, and no amount of liquor makes the heavy feeling light. Get me, my friend, I'm still stuck right there, reaching out for someone who was never really there. Remember when we used to double date? You said back then that we were meant by fate. Now you sit across and check your phone, worrying if I can walk back home alone. I saw her story on a friend's feed last week. She looked so happy while I'm still this weak. Don't give me that pity look again tonight. I just need someone here to keep me in the light. Tell me how you do it when your heart gets broken. Tell me how to bury words I left unspoken. She's still living in my head every single night, and no amount of liquor makes the heavy feeling light. Look at me, my friend, I'm still stuck right there, reaching out for someone who was never really there. I know you've got work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I know you're sick of carrying my sorrow. Just 5 more minutes, let me say her name once more before I sweep her off this tavern floor. Another scooter engine hums outside. Thanks for staying up with me tonight. Pour the rest into my cup. I'm trying to grow up. Burn vanilla vapor flows through the narrow stairwell entrance. He pauses on the 5th step, breathing in the ghostly fragrance. She used to stand right there, shaking off her dripping umbrella, leaving traces of sweet citrus and damp cotton in the vestibule. He keeps his hands buried deep inside his oversized parka, walking past the convenience store where they bought cheap wine. The cashier does not ask why he only buys 1 lunchbox now. He just nods, grabs a change, and steps out into the cold drizzle. The bus stop doors open with a low sigh. He looks at the empty seat on his left side. Every street lamp reflects her favorite shade of red, a quiet memory echoing inside his heavy head. He still walks the long way home every single night, searching for the ghost of her hand under yellow light. 2 years pass like smoke dissolving in the autumn sky. He holds onto the scent she left without saying goodbye. It is written Yeah. He sits at the kitchen bar and folding overseas from last spring. A paper cinema ticket, a bakery stamp card with 9 marks on it. He could not bring himself to throw away the second toothbrush. It sits in the glass cup, covered in a thin layer of dust. His friends tell him to go on blind dates, drink until he forgets, but he just smiles softly and lights another thin cigarette. The smell of burnt clove blends with the rain on his balcony, reminding him of how she used to laugh at his messy poetry. The bus stop's doors open with a low sigh. He looks at the empty seat on his left side. Every street lamp reflects her favorite shade of red, a quiet memory echoing inside his heavy head. He still walks the long way home every single night, searching for the ghost of her hand under yellow light. 2 years pass like smoke dissolving in the autumn sky. He holds onto the scent she left without saying goodbye. It is written on his face, though he never says a word. The sweetest sad story that no one ever heard. If someone asked him if he is doing fine today, he would tell a harmless lie and turn his head away. He knows she's probably happy in a different city now, yet he stays trapped in the lingering perfume. Somehow the rain stops, but the air still carries that sweet trace. He steps off the curb, pulling his collar high. Burnt vanilla fading out beneath the dark gray sky. He walks alone, still breathing in her shadow. He walks alone. A sudden memory of your voice fractures the dark, quiet room. I am sitting on the floor with a half-filled glass of tap water. The hum of the refrigerator fades out, replaced by how you said my name. Outside the tall window, damp pavement glimmers under yellow street lamps. Yeah. Cab headlights cut long like beams through the fog on the avenue. I count 3 distinct shadows casting across the beige wallpaper. You used to lean your forehead right there against the chilly glass. The air smells like wet concrete and stale coffee grounds. My phone stays face down, resting on the cold floorboard. I trace the sharp border where the halogen light meets shade. Every single small detail keeps bringing you back into focus. The crosswalk light turns green without us standing there. I walk through the city catching reflections in store windows. Every corner of this alley carries a frame of your navy coat. I am stuck inside a cinematic scene that ended months ago. You remain the main character while I just filmed the empty streets. Tail lights paint long red ribbons across the glistening asphalt. The convenience doorbell chimes, but I step inside alone tonight. I'll buy 2 cans of soda out of habit, then leave 1 on the ledge outside. A guy in a black oversized hoodie walks past with his hands tucked deep. Yeah, he has your slouch, your quick stride, your habit of staring at his shoes. My chest tightens for a second before I realize he is a total stranger. I stand under the buzzing fluorescent sign while mist turns into rain. The crosswalk light turns green without us standing there. I walk through the city catching reflections in store windows. Every corner of this alley carries a frame of your navy coat. I am stuck inside a cinematic scene that ended months ago. You remain the main character while I just filmed the empty streets. The lens of my mind rewinds every single frame in slow motion. Your wool scarf slipping off your shoulder at the bus stop line. The fogged up glass of the dumpling shop on the midnight corner. If I zoom in close enough, do you still look at me the same way? Or was I already fading out of your background shot back then? The crosswalk light turns green again. Cars move forward into the midnight mist. Your memory lingers in the quiet room. The camera stays fixed on where you used to stand. I close my eyes and let the silence wash back in. Four wooden legs pushed down against the linoleum, carrying all my heavy years. I sit right here, writing back to the kid who thought goodbye was painless. You're just sitting at the kitchen table in late autumn 5 years back. She's laughing by the stove, putting 2 cheap mugs of green tea down. You think tomorrow is just another Tuesday, guaranteed and endless. You don't know that every room in the city will eventually scream her name. If I could send a letter through the floorboards to tell you not to look away when she smiles like that. You take her presence for granted, assuming she's permanent, but I'm the one paying the interest on your careless silence now. Memorize every word she says tonight before she turns to leave. Don't let her go, drop on the rug. Don't let her cross the street alone, because years from now, in this exact same heavy chair, I'm still reaching through the dark, trying to pull her back to me. You have her right beside you, and you don't even know what you hold. Look at your phone, you left a message on red for 3 hours straight. You're playing games with time and acting cool, thinking love has a waiting room. Put down the controller, walk into the hallway and apologize for nothing. Hold her shoulders until she breathes in sync with your heartbeat. Ay. In 2024, I spent my paychecks buying coffee at the shop she used to hate, just hoping I might bump into a shadow that resembles a warm coat. You have her hands in yours right now when you're looking at the clock. If I could send a letter through the floorboards, I tell you not to look away when she smiles like that. You take her presence for granted, assuming she's permanent, but I'm the one paying the interest on your careless silence now. Memorize every word she says tonight before she turns to leave. Don't let her coat drop on the rug. Don't let her cross the street alone, because years from now, in this exact same heavy chair, I'm still reaching through the dark, trying to pull her back to me. You have her right beside you, and you don't even know what you hold. Even if I told you that she leaves next April, I know you still fall just as deep, just as foolish, just as blind. The weight of this seat drags me down to the floor, knowing I created the ghost that haunts my apartment every single night. I miss who I was, but more than that, I miss the way she looked at you. This chair doesn't move, and neither do I. Keep your eyes open, kid. Don't let her walk out the door, because once she's gone, she stays gone forever. Yeah. Electric mint neon washes across the laminated menu where we sit. Sorry to bother you, pal, I usually keep my thoughts behind my teeth. You ordered the cheap lager, I got the clear liquor. The plastic corn stool creaks when I shift my weight. You don't have to answer me at all, just let me talk until the ice melts down. She used to hate the smell of fried garlic, and yet every Friday night we ended up right here. I know we just met 2 minutes ago, and you're probably waiting on a late night ride. But if I keep this inside my chest tonight, I'll end up calling her with no pride. So listen to me talk about a girl you'll never meet, about the way she laughed when the rain soaked her feet. I'm telling a stranger the parts of my soul that I couldn't save when she let go of my hold. Look at this photo on my lock screen now. Tell me, how do people just unlearn that vow? You nod your head slow, take a sip from your glass. Maybe you've been stuck in a place like this 3 months since she packed her canvas tote bags, left a spare key on the shoe rack with a quiet click. She had this habit of leaving her tea half drunk. Now my kitchen sink is full of empty mugs, cold and sunk. I rap these lines to the rhythm of your lighter snapping. Time keeps moving while my memories stay trapped. And you say time cures everything, man, wiping foam off your lip. I smile real small, take another slow sip. You don't really care about my heartbreak. And honestly, that makes it easier to breathe. No pity in your eyes, just two guys on the curb watching the dawn light cut through the street. She isn't coming back to me, is she? Just shake your head, giving me the honest truth I need. So listen to me talk about a girl you'll never meet, about the way she laughed when the rain soaked her feet. I'm telling a stranger the parts of my soul that I couldn't save when she let go of my hold. Yeah. Look at this photo on my lock screen now. Tell me, how do people just unlearn that vow? Electric mint neon phase out to pale gray. Thanks for the shoulder, man, have a good day. I leave a 20 on the sticky tray. Still missing her anyway. Joan told me yesterday you cut your dark hair short. He said you look lighter standing near the convenience store court. I noticed three things in my room right after he left. Your cracked wooden comb tucked inside the bedside shelf. Your single yellow receipt sitting in the coin tray. And the habit I keep leaving the heater on all day. You used to crease the top left corner of every paperback book. You wore 2 silver rings and gave the mirror a cautious look. Small details collect like dust on the bookshelf edge. I count every habit you dropped on the window ledge. I cannot unsee the way you folded your socks in 3, or how you left 2 drops of milk in the cup for me. I am still building a room out of things you forgot. The faint dent on the pillowcase, the cold tea in the pie. People say you moved across the river to Sudong, but every tiny observation tells me where you belong. I track the quiet patterns you left behind in the dark. A list of missing pieces that still bear your mark. Hey, observation number 4, you never took the night express. Observation number 5, you always wore that oversized dress. The blue ballpoint pen you chewed on when you got stressed. And the way you checked the front door lock 3 times in a row. These stupid little facts are all I seem to know. My friends ask why I still order green tea with extra ice, when it was you who loved the taste, never asking twice. I watched the bus stop display tick down to 0 again, remembering how you held your breath inside the sudden rain. Small details collect like dust on the bookshelf edge. I count every habit you dropped on the window ledge. I cannot unsee the way you folded your socks in 3, or how you left 2 drops of milk in the cup for me. I am still building a room out of things you forgot. The faint dent on the pillowcase, the cold tea in the pot. People say you moved across the river to Sudong, but every tiny observation tells me where you belong. I track the quiet patterns you left behind in the dark. A list of missing pieces that still bear your mark. Hey, hey. Yesterday's words stay heavy in the afternoon air. Someone said your new apartment has a terrace square. I know down 6 you never liked open sky without shade. I know down 7 you kept almost every promise we made, except the one where we promised to never turn to strangers. Now I observe your shadow passing through distant dangers. June told me yesterday you look fine. I look at the clock on the wall, it marks 9. The 8th observation is simple and clear. I am still standing in the exact same year. Yeah. Yeah, 3:11 blinks on the microwave display. Count down the minutes while my black coffee steams. I close my eyes and suddenly I'm 38, standing on the platform of line 2 in the rain. You walk past with an umbrella in your left hand, wearing a long trench coat. I never saw you by. Your hair is longer now, tucked behind your ear, and for 3 brief seconds our eyes collide. Will you hesitate or keep walking on? Will you smile like a forgotten song? I practice the words in my head every every night, just in case the future gets the timing right. 10 years from now on a rainy afternoon, I wonder if I will still look for you in the middle of a crowd at a busy intersection. Will you freeze when you catch my reflection? I dream of the day when we pretend we are fine, passing like strangers on a subway line. I haven't let you go, I just moved the scene to a future moment where you still miss me. I imagine you sitting in the hot rise cafe, ordering warm chamomile instead of iced coffee. Maybe you have a ring on your index finger, maybe you still hold your phone with both hands. I will step inside to escape the sudden cold, look around the room as the window fogs up. Our eyes will lock over the wooden table counters, and all those unread texts will disappear at once. Will you drop your keys or call my name? Will the distance feel like an old shame? I keep playing out how the Tuesday will feel, hoping the light turns into something real. 10 years from now on a rainy afternoon, I wonder if I will still look for you in the middle of a crowd at a busy intersection. Will you freeze when you catch my reflection? I dream of the day when we pretend we are fine, passing like strangers on a subway line. I haven't let you go, I just moved the scene to a future moment where you still miss me. Right now I'm sitting in this empty quiet room, tracing shadows on the wallpaper alone. I built entire cities in my mind where we survived, where time was gentle and kept us alive. If I can't hold you in the present tense, I will wait for a future that makes some sense. 3:11 blinks again on the screen, back in the present where you are not seen. I set 2 cups down on the kitchen shelf and practice greeting you as someone else. A cracked plastic lid sits beside my notebook. It is the cherry lip balm you left behind last November. I tell myself I am over the middle of winter, but I still keep the floor heat and set to 24. My rap flow is quiet tonight, just rhythmic breathing. I scroll through my delivery app, food for one person, clicking cancel right before the payment goes through. The silence in the studio apartment hits different when the street lights outside flash yellow after midnight. I keep catching myself talking to the empty air, asking if you made it home okay from your shift. It is a bad habit I picked up when you lived here. Now I am just a ghost haunting my own room. I still have not thrown away the things you forgot. I talk to myself like you are sitting in the chair. Melodies sound hollow when nobody is listening, and every late night track turns into a letter to you. I know you moved on, I know I should too, but my heart stays stuck in our old apartment rhythm. The beat on my laptop loops for 3 hours straight. I rewrite the second verse 6 different ways. In the first draft I pretend I do not care at all. In the final draft I admit I look for your jacket. Every time the elevator stops on the 4th floor, friends tell me to write something hype for once, a track for the club or a late night drive. But every synth that I touch sounds like rain on your umbrella. I walk past the convenience store near the station. The cashier has changed, the window stickers are new. Everything moves forward without asking my permission, while I'm sitting here staring at a plastic cap, wishing I could call you just to hear your sigh. I still have not thrown away the things you forgot. I talk to myself like you are sitting in the chair. Melodies sound hollow when nobody is listening, and every late night track turns into a letter to you. I know you moved on, I know I should too, but my heart stays stuck in our old apartment rhythm. The lip balm is dry now, the beat loop finally stops. I save the demo audio file. I close the laptop screen and speak your name into the dark. Heavy tires rattled up, loose drainage grate outside this window. Sit down and pour your glass, don't look at me like that. I already know what you're gonna say before you open your mouth. You think 300 days is enough to throw out a sweater. Yeah. You think I should stop checking if a green icon turns on. Look at the steam rising off the soup, man. Notice how quickly things cool down when nobody holds them tight. You keep telling me the city moves too fast for old grief. You keep insisting everyone forgets by the time October comes. So why does every taxi headlight look like her pale eyes? Why does every passing jacket smell like her peach soap? Don't tell me to delete her contact tonight. Just sit across from me until the red neon signs flicker out. I know she isn't coming back through that 10th flap. I know you're tired of hearing about her every single weekend. Give me 30 more minutes to miss her properly. Let me say her name out loud before we settle this bill. Yeah, remember when the three of us packed into my narrow studio? You complained because your canvas sneakers blocked the doorway. Now that small entryway's clean, and I hate the empty space. You said I get used to eating dinner alone at 9 p.m. I still bought 2 pairs of wooden chopsticks at the corner shop. The clerk didn't ask a thing, but you know why I did it. I still grab her favorite grape juice whenever it goes on sale. Tell me to delete her contact tonight. Just sit across from me until the red neon signs flicker out. I know she isn't coming back through that 10th flap. I know you're tired of hearing about it every single weekend. Give me 30 more minutes to miss her properly. Let me say her name out loud before we settle this bill. If you bump into her near the subway station next week, don't tell her I still order her favorite side dish here. Don't tell her I picked the corner table that faces the door. Just laugh, tell her I'm doing fine and keep walking. A quiet lie is better than handing her my heavy heart. The rain stopped while we were sitting here. The street noise died down to almost nothing. Put your coat on, let's head toward the main road. Thanks for listening to me break down one more time. I'll cover the ride home. Dim cedar perfume drifts through the narrow corridor. He freezes on the third step, catching his breath. It smells like the wool coat she wore last December. He pulls his hood down low and steps into the alley. The late night convenience store light hums in green. He buys a hot canned coffee he does not even want. He holds it with both hands just to feel something warm. Every small street corner still carries her ghost. He tells his friends that he is doing fine. He works until midnight to clear out his mind. But when a familiar fragrance hits the breeze, he drops his shoulders and falls to his knees. He still walks the long way past her old station. He listens to the sad song she used to play. He keeps a tiny bottle of her favorite mist. He opens up the cap just to remember yesterday. Time keeps moving, but he is stuck in place, searching every crowd for a glimpse of her face. He sits by the hand river watching the yellow lights. His phone sits on the concrete screen turned to dark. He almost types a line then erases every word. The winter air carries a hint of lavender soap. It belonged to her hair when they used to walk here. He closes his eyes and pulls the collar to his chin. He knows she moved away to another town. He knows she never asked if he is doing alright. He tells his friends that he is doing fine. He works until midnight to clear out his mind. But when a familiar fragrance hits the breeze, he drops his shoulders and falls to his knees. He still walks the long way past her old station. He listens to the sad song she used to play. He keeps a tiny bottle of her favorite mist. He opens up the cap just to remember yesterday. Time keeps moving. thought returns. It takes him back to summer when the fingers link. He thought the time would wash away the lingering trace. Instead, every cent in the city speaks a name. He puts the cap back on the tiny glass jar. He pockets his hands and steps under the lamp. The cedar fades slowly into the midnight chill. He keeps walking, but his heart stays still. How long does a shadow stay after the street lamp dies? I ask the ceiling tiles again, nobody replies. Yeah, there's a half-empty mug on the desk, ceramic getting cold. My thumb keeps hovering over your contacts, same as old. We used to talk about moving to a town near the sea. Now I just stare at this convenience store receipt. 3 ice cups, 2 cans of coffee, why did I buy 2? My brain still operates on a scheduled bill for you. The radiator clicks like a clock ticking in reverse. Some days missing you feels like a blessing, some a curse. Thus, thoughts drifting sideways through the dark room air. I pick up my jacket, smells like a shampoo hair. No wait, that was summer, now it's late November cold. How did we grow distant while the world got old? Where does the habit go when the person leaves? I still reach across the mattress on autumn eves. It's a stream of random noise inside my heavy head, saying all the quiet words we never should have said. I miss you in the middle of a random line of thought. Paying for the comfort that your memory brought. Can somebody tell me where the feeling goes? Empty shoes beside the door, nobody knows. Lying 2 train homes under my feet, heading nowhere fast. Soft girl with your denim toe, thought about the past. Did you ever delete those pictures from that rainy trip? I still taste the salty air on the edge of my lip. My friend asked why I'm quiet at the pub tonight. I said I was fine, just tired under neon light. Truth is, your laugh popped up when someone dropped the glass. Funny how the years move slow, but the moments pass. Left hand in my pocket, holding on to nothing tight. Wonder if you're sleeping or staring at the night. Thoughts looping over like a broken sample track. I know if I called you now you wouldn't take it back. Still the question hangs above my unlit room, fading out like cheap perfume inside the gloom. Where does the habit go when the person leaves? I still reach across the mattress on autumn eves. It's a stream of random noise inside my heavy head, saying all the quiet words we never should have said. I miss you in the middle of a random line of thought. Paying for the comfort that your memory brought. Can somebody tell me where the feeling goes? Empty shoes beside the door, nobody knows. Is love just a rhythm that you can't unlearn? You light a candle once and watch the wax burn down. I'm sitting on the curb outside the late night march, staring at my shoes untying pieces of my heart. Maybe you forgot me, maybe you're doing fine. Maybe you're drinking tea across another subway line. It doesn't even matter what the answers really are. You're still the only light I see behind the moving car. How long does a shadow stay still? Asking the ceiling, still receiving silence. Yeah. 2 ice cups on the table. I keep holding on to habits with nowhere left to go. Just a random thought at 4 a.m. Still missing you.